I certainly see when I'm teaching entrepreneurship, that many founders have self-doubt in there. But when they're new to entrepreneurship, they're new to trying to make ideas work and found businesses, and feel that they're really, they're suffering from imposter syndrome.
Right.
How do you, when somebody you feel is suffering from self-doubt or imposter syndrome, how do you address that?
The first thing I always say to them is, why are you doing this? If I go to you and say, don't worry, Simon, you just keep trying, I believe in you. Well, you don't believe in you. So nothing I say is going to change that. What I have to do is say, tell me about your why. Tell me why you get out of bed and do this every day. What's motivating you? What's driving you? What's your vision? Let's bring you back to that. And then you'll have a lot more self-confidence because you're doing something based on what is important to you. What's important to me means nothing to you. You may say, oh, that's nice. That's wonderful. I'm glad for you. But it's not yours. And if you're doing something because mom and dad said you should, or somebody said you should go into this business or something like that, if it's not you, don't.
Yeah. No, I completely
You have to
agree.
look at yourself first. And if you're struggling with self-doubt, it's because you're doubting your reason.
Yeah.
Go back to your reason. Once your reason is clear, you can keep moving.
I've seen that very much, that people have to go back to their basics. And following on from that, are there any practical steps that founders, that new entrepreneurs can do to strengthen their self-belief? Because there is a lot of perceived failure in starting a business.
So it sounds kind of hokey and all the rest, but make sure your vision and your why is clear to you. Angie and I raised 7 kids. That's my why. I want to spend time with my kids. I don't want to get to 80 years old and say, I wish I had. I want to spend time with them. I want to talk to them. And I do what I do so I can create more time to spend with my kids. If you're trying to find, how do I strengthen my self-belief? Go back to your why. Go back to, why am I doing this? Why is it important that I do this? There's plenty of ways to do it. But if you can't articulate your why is going to be unique to you. It's going to be based on what's happened in your life, what you want from your life, what you don't want from your life. All of those things is unique to you. So me telling you this is how you're going to fix your self-belief, it's not going to help you. What's going to help you is go back to why I'm doing this. It's never about money. It's always about providing for yourself, this pursuit of happiness. How do I seek happiness? Being able to provide for my family gives me happiness. So that's my motivation. That's my why. Everything must come back to that.
So it's so in other terms as well, it's finding that North Star, and it's the why you want to get to, go in that direction, and the rest is just part of the journey. It's sometimes you get closer.
Your reference to the North Star. Your reference to the North Star just makes me think of something that's so good. When you're looking at that North Star, it's in the sky. You know it. It's fact. It's there. On a cloudy night, you may lose sight of your North Star, but you know it's there. And when the clouds pass, it'll be there. Your belief in your vision and in your self-belief must be that strong that I know these tough times will come to pass. The clouds will pass, and my North Star will still be there. My why will still be there. The tough times, they'll pass. So
Yeah.
just
No.
that's the resolute belief in your North Star, in your vision, in your passion. I believe it'll be there through thick and thin, even when there's tough times. The clouds will pass and it'll be there.